I feel like it is. What the heck? Well, let me put this back up here. Hey y'all, what y'all doing? Child, y'all know how I get to watching TV and stuff, honey. I was finally able to see Abbott Elementary on Hulu. I watched it last night. And let me just say that I hope that they don't lose it with this show, because I feel like it's a pretty decent, like, homey show. Like, I feel like it's a show that you could be comfortable watching around anybody. Like, you could watch it with your kids. Like, it's kind of like a decent, okay, like, family show for you to watch. And in, today's time, it's kind of hard to cut something on TV and watch it with your kids, or anybody for that matter. But I didn't like, they introduced her mom's character, which was played by Taraji P. Henson, and I like Taraji, but the whole ghetto aggressive, like, she was giving Cookie. And if that's your typecast personality that they're gonna keep casting you for, I don't want to see that. Like, I'm so sorry. That's not a ghetto show. And for them to have brung her mom on there and she was just being so ghetto, and she was so turned on there, that I was kind of like, I was turned off by it. I didn't really like that episode. I wasn't really a big fan. Like, I hope her mom don't be on there next week, because yeah, they was getting on my nerves. She was getting on my nerves, actually. Like, the storyline and everything, like, it was silly. Like, she was going on vacation. Janine, which is Quinta, she was going on vacation, and then her mom decides to show up at her job saying that her phone bill needed to be paid, and she had ended up getting on a payment arrangement for her mom's phone bill. And they, the other teacher that's played by Shirley Ralph was concerned that she was going to not do her trip, and in turn she was going to not do her trip and pay her mom's phone bill. It was like $600 and something. But she had ended up, doing a payment arrangement, and she didn't do it. Like, she actually did end up choosing herself, which was cool. But that show could have did without her. Like, sometimes I think that when things start going good for people, like, whatever formula that you're using that's working, switching it up could be a slippery slope, because it might just turn people off. Like, I don't feel like on that show, season 1, I don't think they did as much cursing and stuff. Like, I feel like they curse a lot now on that show too, or they just say things that's like a tad bit much if it's supposed to be like, elementary school. But that's neither here nor there. I saw that. I didn't watch BelAir. I was supposed to watch BelAir yesterday, but I didn't. So I'm going to watch that today. And I like BelAir, but I'm trying to figure out how this show is going to wrap up. I mean, how this season is going to wrap up, because I don't know where they're going at with it. With Will, with the ball team that he signed up for, and with the girls, and Jazz and Hillary. Like, it's just a lot going on with that show. And I got to watch Power tonight too, because Power comes on at 12. Well, it came out at 12. It comes out at 12. So I didn't watch Power, but I was real into it last week, because I was like, oh my God, I think Monet is going to find out that her husband killed her son. A part of me feel like he did it on purpose. What y'all think? I think he bumped that son off. He was trying to pretend like he thought it might be Mecca, but I feel like deep down he probably killed that boy because he knew that that was his son, that was her son, and that he just didn't want that extra, rigamaragama around his family, like, around his family life. Because it's just odd that once the cat comes out the bag, all of a sudden now he get killed. Like, come on. And who's that messy of a killer that's not going to make sure, like, you're not going to check the target and make sure that that's actually them before you pull the trigger? Like, that didn't make no sense. But I hope she end up catching him. And I wanted, so on Power, right? People kill their parents on Power. So when I don't like the dad. So I wanted Kane to kill the dad. On Power, you kill your parents. You know, that's the type of show that it is. That's what I wanted to happen. And when it didn't happen, it was just like, this is what they do on here. Like, why are y'all not going through with it? But whatever. I'm gonna watch that tonight. Cook my little food or whatever and pop in the tape. Watch a little Power, watch a little BelAir. And what else? What is anything coming on this weekend? Or is it any award shows or anything coming up? Because I'll definitely be posting some fashion reviews, because you know fashion is always super entertaining. But I don't know. Did y'all watch the shows? What did y'all think? Let me know. Drop down in the comment. Shout me a holler. It ain't even gotta be about this. You can get down there and say whatever you want. Just don't get crazy. Because if you get crazy and disrespectful, then I'm gonna have to tell you off. Possibly, because I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I'm trying to stop telling people off. But I'm gonna try my best to block you, but it depends on what you say. If you get outrageous, then I'm gonna have to check you, then block you. Okay? But bye, y'all. Have a good weekend. I'll see y'all in the next video, the next short, the next live, wherever, whatever.